Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Mayor of New York City, Bill DeBlasio.
Thank you. Thank you, Democrats. Now, as a New Yorker, I am quite familiar with both presidential nominees. But despite sharing a home state, these two people are worlds apart. I was honored to manage Hillary Clinton's first campaign for the U.S. Senate. And here's the Hillary I know. When she graduated from law school, she could have begun a lucrative career at the prestigious law firm of her choice. Instead, her heart led her to take a noble job at modest pay at the Children's Defense Fund, advocating for poor families and children who needed a champion. That is who she is. What did Donald Trump do? He was born rich, and then he made a career out of ripping people off, racking up billions in debt, and bankrupting his companies. Instead of public service or philanthropy, he became one of the least generous billionaires our country has ever seen. When Hillary Clinton was First Lady of the United States, she made it her personal mission to take on the insurance giants, to get health care for every American. Now, despite millions of dollars spent attacking her, she never gave up, and she helped deliver the Children's Health Insurance Program against all the odds. Who did Donald take on? The small business owners he contracted with on his real estate projects. Too many times, Donald simply stiffed them. Now, we know Trump is the great pretender. But how can he pretend to be for American workers when he didn't even pay his own workers what he owed them? When Hillary Clinton was in the Senate, she helped secure $20 billion for our recovery after 9/11, protecting our hero first responders who sacrificed so much. Who did Donald protect? Certainly not the students at Trump University, a place his own employees called a scam, where vulnerable Americans were pushed to spend more and more money on worthless classes. The only person Donald took care of was himself. As Secretary of State, Hillary fought for the dignity of women and girls, passionately fighting the scourge of human trafficking and the horror of child marriage in Saudi Arabia. What did Donald do? He's called women dogs and fat pigs and blamed military sexual assault on the presence of women in our armed forces. He's degraded women to make himself feel big, while showing us the truly little man that he is. When Hillary Clinton raises her right hand on Inauguration Day, she will be armed with the most progressive agenda in modern times. One that rewards work instead of wealth. One that flips the script on economic policies of and by and for the 1%. From paid sick leave and paid family leave to universal pre-K and debt-free college. From ending tax loopholes for Wall Street and billionaire investors to addressing the needs of American cities on housing, infrastructure, immigration. Hillary Clinton will tackle inequality and be a force for real progressive change in this nation. Now, how does Donald see the economic realities facing the American people? Actually, he roots for economic turmoil for his own personal gain. You want a real-life example? When asked in 2006 about a possible real estate crash, he said, quote, "I sort of hope that happens, because then people like me will go in and buy." That is the very definition of the predator class. And now he wants to go further and repeal the new rules we put in place to make Wall Street more accountable. Throughout her career, as we heard so clearly last night, Hillary Clinton has taken on the tough battles for one reason: because standing up for those without much money and without much power has been her life's calling. Hillary Clinton, she's smart, she's steady, she's right, and she's ready. Donald Trump, he's reckless, he's risky, he's wrong, and he's scary. If you care about fighting income inequality, about lifting up families and children, about building up America's great cities, then let's come together, fight together, and let's elect Hillary Clinton, the next president of these United States. Thank you.